Hello! Now, you don't need to be that observant even to notice that in the motorcycle industry there is a huge boom of retro bikes or heritage line classics, modern classics, whatever they want to call them. They're all the same thing essentially. Take one of your older models, reinvent it and make it properly up to date. Now the alternative to that is to actually get yourself one of the original models, something from the 1980s or further back, whichever era you want to choose really. We, and I say we, my brother and myself, have gone for a BMW R100RT. Why did we choose this bike specifically? Because it was there. We found one, or it found us. Either way you want to look at it, we were looking for an old bike and this one just popped up. RT just basically means that we've made work a little bit harder for ourselves because we went for the one with the full fairing. It's a 1984 version, but like I say, at that time it was kind of the highest spec you could go for, which does make it a lot harder to get all of this crap off. Now these things, don't worry, if you are a proper enthusiast of BMW and you think, oh, it's sacrilege, why would you take this off? It will be up for sale. We will sell it on to somebody who wants it. It will go to a new home. It won't just get thrown in a tip. Don't worry, it's going to be reused somewhere. But we're just bothered with the actual bike itself. So we're going to get to work on this and modify it and make it a bona fide cafe racer. This is all me, by the way. This is, I'm going to make this a cafe retro, and it's nothing to do with Martin at all, even though it's his bike. He spent the money on it and he's going to do 99% of the mechanics on it. Well, out of the two of us. There are others that you have to call upon, correct?
What's that?
You have people to call upon who can do
we've got
other wizardry.
We've got somebody for the powder coating, we've got somebody for the fabricating and welding. The rest of it is just you and me.
Well, yeah. I'm kind of on tea duty and unscrewing bolts. Let me ask you why you chose a BMW R100RT specifically.
Simply because the opportunity was there. To be fair, there's quite a bit of stuff that needs doing on it. You know, I mean, the headers have seen better days. We've got a kink in there, so the exhaust is going to need to be changed anyway, just from my point of view. And then all the insides, everything would have to come off it anyway in terms of trying to get all the insides clean. We also had a mouse in the airbox. Well, I didn't.
Oh. So you had to jettison it. Yeah. Okay.
So it's not run for 2 or 3 years. Inside of the tank is immaculate. So everything that should be at the carbs, the tank. What else is there? The tyres. They're all okay.
What are you looking to... I'll say what you're looking to do to it. This could be quite a long conversation, but you've got your ideas of what you want to do, right?
I do. I don't know how this works. It's probably a key fob, isn't it?
Do you know where the mouse is living now?
No.
It's probably found another bike.
There's plenty of places in North Wales, isn't there?
I quite like the idea of this bike and a mouse as a companion. That's not going well, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
What's going on?
Let's just sack that off right now. Well, that's one thing that's going to be changed.
What, fuel cap?
It's going to be, yeah.
It needs to be anyway. Look at it. It's manky looking.
Some nice little, like,
yeah.
is it Monza style?
It's got no style to it. This thing needs style and panache. And if you're going to spray everything else, it'd just be a bit pointless leaving that as it is.
Some ideas we've had a look at. We're undecided about the colour, aren't we?
Yeah.
Whether to go for classic. I like the idea of white.
All right. See, I'm just a sucker for black, but that's quite boring,
black,
so I tend to go for black.
Black, you're right. With the gloss black, it does look really, really nice. With the gloss black, we'll possibly do a polished rim around the outside, and maybe white walls. I think is it Moto Gadget do a RF key fob. So when you're within,
within
a metre of the bike or whatever it is, you just have. I've got a lovely polished start button, which I can just stick on there and it would be radio. So once you're in the proximity of the bike, you can just start.
That would be quite cool. I like the idea of that.
I like the idea of that too.
Expensive though. Like a dream.
As I understand it, they're not stock, but it's got a lovely sound. try and take the risers, spin the risers upside down, and then have a like a crescent bar, so that your hands are down here, like the clip-ons, but then you've got one continuous arc of bar which just runs like a lovely bumper line across the front of the bike.
Alright. Well, she sounds healthy. And
there's no noise from the heads, no undue knocking, tapping, anything. And no service history, so we're going to do a compression test on it.
good. Alright.
No documents whatsoever. Well, V5,
why would you?
V5.
How long had they owned it, the person before?
10 years.
They'd owned it 10 years?
Went around Europe on it.
They went around Europe on it and they had no service documentation. What's the mileage on it?
80.
For 10 years, for the age of the bike, that's not ridiculous actually. 73 is pretty good for the age,
yeah.
And it's a Tourer.
Yeah. Well, it's the highest that I've seen on the internet.
Really?
Yeah. But in terms of what's for sale at the moment.
Fantastic. Right. Let's give a little rev and then turn it off. Cool, alright, well we'll set it up then and we will start taking shit off it. This will be one of the last times that you actually see everything on it. We are going to start our little Meccano test and just strip the thing down to basics. Before, ambitiously, trying to get it in the kitchen. Well, wish us luck on that one.
It'll be there about, I reckon.
Yeah,
We'll just
yeah,
tilt it.
thereabouts, few mil. So we have our own music, as you can hear. But I might just put a bit of Benny Hill over the top of this. Probably the most appropriate thing, because I'm going to speed it up.
The pasta bake, yeah.
Oh, pasta bake, cool. Alright, yeah.
It just
That's a crucial job.
the point where it simmers for a bit.
That's alright, as long as I've got a crucial job and I am part of the team. I believe every garage has that guy that looks after the pasta bake.